With crypto going absolutely insane over the last few weeks, it would be crazy for me, a finance channel, to not cover exactly what's going on. So personally, I have never been invested or interested in crypto up until the last few weeks, when I've really actually looked into what's happening with crypto and realized how instrumental this will be towards the future of finance and investing as a whole. So I thought that it would be perfect time right now to introduce my channel to crypto and really give a massive overview of what crypto is and what's happening at the moment. My name is Zach and welcome to my channel. On this channel we talk about everything investing from real estate to stocks, and then today what we're going to be doing is crypto. But before we get into the video, everyone please go down below and smash that like button, hit that subscribe and that notification bell so you can stay up to date with every single video that I come out with. So what exactly is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrencies are digital assets people use as investments for purchases online. You exchange real currency like dollars to purchase coins or tokens of a given cryptocurrency. There are many different kinds of cryptocurrency, the most popular and renowned of which is Bitcoin. Now, cryptocurrency is quite nuanced when you actually go into it and understand what's going on. However, the first thing you really need to understand is that seeing as cryptocurrency is an online form of currency, that means there is no state or regulatory body which overlooks what everything is going on with cryptocurrency. So, cryptocurrency was first created as a peer-to-peer cash system. A basic peer-to-peer system is where you or me download illegal music or movies online. And as movies or music is basically just a bunch of data and numbers all put together in a sequence, this can be copied and then reproduced online anywhere. As we can't have an online currency which can just be copied and then reproduced in the exact same way, because this would just demoralize the whole point of having a cryptocurrency online. If you can just make more fake money and make more fake money, counterfeit money would just devalue the whole point of the system. As we can't have an online currency which can just be multiplied and changed, because this would devalue the whole point of the system, and seeing as there's no type of regulatory body actually behind cryptocurrency, what this means is that the inventors of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin have actually come up with a very ingenious solution behind how they can get past this whole point of making sure that every single currency is correct. So their solution was quite brilliant. And what you need to do is, in order to have an online cash system, you need a network with accounts, transactions, and balances. When the transaction occurs, the Bitcoin needs to be authenticated and accepted by a miner, and then it's sent to the blockchain. The blockchain is essentially one massive ledger which records every single Bitcoin transaction that has ever happened, and this would therefore mean that no perfect copies can just be created and then devalue the system. The miners will then keep the monetary network secure, and once they have solved the problem, they are then rewarded with a cryptocurrency which has a monetary value awarded to it. For example, if Tim wanted to give Mary 1 Bitcoin, this transaction is then broadcasted into the network from one peer to every other peer. After a specific amount of time, this transaction is then confirmed by a miner. The miner does this by solving a cryptographic puzzle, and once they solve this puzzle, they accept the transaction and then add it to the blockchain. The miner then receives some type of cryptocurrency as a payment, and the initial transaction between Tim and Mary is confirmed, and Mary will then receive the Bitcoin. So a couple of things have happened over the last few weeks which has made cryptocurrency applicable to everyday life. The first of which is when Apple and MasterCard have actually bought into Bitcoin. So what this means is that you're going to be able to spend your Bitcoin exactly the same way that you spend any other type of cash that you have. So what you're going to do is you're going to connect your Bitcoin wallet or whatever wallet you have towards your Apple Pay. And then you can just pay the same way that you would pay overall normally. So the implications of this could be huge. This could be the first starting point towards any type of coin or cryptocurrency kind of becoming the mainstream and overtaking what is our traditional cash system. You know, eventually what might happen is banks are going to start investing in cryptocurrencies, and then we're going to be able to go to a bank and say, hey, I have this amount of cryptocurrency, I want to use this as my down payment. And then in the future, you can just pay off your loans with cryptocurrency, you can get car loans, all this stuff. No, this is really a starting point that's going to happen with everything that's going on. The second massive announcement that's happened in a few weeks is that the city of Miami has taken a massive risk and is looking into implementing Bitcoin and other types of cryptocurrencies in towards their city. So the city is now considering three tangible options. The first of which is Miami is now considering giving city employees the opportunity to get their salaries paid in Bitcoin. The second is that you could pay any local fees or taxes using your Bitcoin or any other type of cryptocurrency. And then the third is that the city's treasury might place some of its investment capital into Bitcoin. This would be the first of any major city in the world which actually does this and would represent a massive change in towards our banking culture and towards how our government sees cryptocurrency. So thirdly, a lot of banks and massive businesses out there are actually starting to invest in crypto. For example, Tesla have dropped to $1.5 billion into cryptocurrency in the last few weeks. What this means is that cryptocurrency is going to be less acceptable towards people coming in with multi-millions of dollars, chucking all their cash in and then changing the price drastically. Because of how much network and activity there's going to be on Bitcoin and these other types of cryptocurrencies, and because of how much capital they're going to have, this means that millions and millions of dollars aren't going to mean it's going to go up and down. It's going to be less acceptable towards this chain. So if anyone is out there and is looking at how they should invest and what they should really do, here is kind of my opinion on it. So right now it's not too late to invest. You haven't missed the big massive thing that's going to happen. So the thing with crypto is that, especially with Bitcoin, something like that, there isn't a lot of risk actually with it. However, what there's going to be is a lot of volatility, which is good for people who want to get in to start investing with it. So what this means is that because the massive amount of market cap that something like Bitcoin or something like that has, where it's almost hit $1 trillion, you're never going to see something like Bitcoin going bankrupt or you're going to lose all your money with it. However, due to the volatility of Bitcoin, this means that there's going to be a lot of opportunity for people to buy and sell at low and high prices. This means that people like you and me are going to be able to get better prices when we're buying into Bitcoin. There's going to be lows and there's going to be highs for us to buy and sell. That means we can, if you really want to, we can flip Bitcoin or any type of cryptocurrency, and we can do all this stuff. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start dollar cost averaging my way into different types of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. I would, however, if I was someone out there, I would stay away from Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one that you kind of hear about a lot. However, it is a meme cryptocurrency, so please stay away from that if you guys are looking to invest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a portion of my paycheck away, maybe 20% of my paycheck, and put it away into Bitcoin or some type of cryptocurrency every single week, and eventually build that up into a nice and healthy portfolio. As I said before, this is a relatively risk-free investment, as there's always going to be volatility and something like this. However, the likelihood that something like this is going to crash, especially Bitcoin, is going to crash and go to zero is almost impossible, unless something really bad happens with something like the SEC or something like that. Likely it's always going to keep on going up, and we're going to see a bullish market in the next few years. I'm really excited with the way that crypto is actually going to come into the kind of investing sphere. I think eventually crypto will, especially Bitcoin, I think that will eventually hit $1 million per coin. I think something massive is going to happen with this, and cryptocurrency, I think, will eventually affect the way that we view types of money. As right now, there is simply too much money in the whole system for it to go down completely. I think what you're going to be doing is making quite a safe investment that is likely to go up in the future. Just make sure you do your research on what types of cryptos you actually are looking at. However, if you don't want to do a hell of a lot of research and you're just looking for something quick to do, I would try to do Bitcoin. Whatever's going to happen, that's not going to go to zero, so you're having a relatively safe investment. But yeah, that will be all for me today, guys. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you next time.